Good day to all of you. My name is Ganesan and I come from a non-profit organization called Freedom, and I would like to talk to you all a little bit about the current goings on in our country, which I call Mahathir's Mahadrama. Basically, what's happening today is an intrigue, to hold on to power by any means, and this is very likely going to set our country back. When I say set our country back, I mean politically, socially, as a nation, we're going to be set back. The main players in this Mahadrama are, as we all know, Mahathir himself, he's the protagonist. And then we have Azmin Ali, we have Amno, we have PAS, we have the various players in Bersatu. Then we have Anwar and Guan Ing. These are the main players in the front. And then we have, all the benefactors, that this political grouping represent, the multi-millionaires and the billionaires in different factions, in different formations, represented by different of these political players. Now, the net losers in this Mahadrama are the people, you and me. We are the ones who are losing, but we are made to believe, we are not made to understand that is the case. We are made to believe that, they are all fighting for our cause. But actually they are only fighting among themselves. They are not fighting for our cause. And very clearly you can see this in all the, the flip-flops that we see just with one of these players. Every one of them we can, recount flip-flops. But let's take the protagonist, the main player, Mahathir, and look at his flip-flops. Look at the promises that he's made over his entire career. The latest one, and the most significant one, and the one that is triggering this entire crisis, is the promise of transition of power from Mahathir to Anwar. You and I, we know the number of times he's been asked that, the number of times he's promised a smooth transition. The only thing that was in question was the timing. And then during the election, the number of promises he made to the people, and the mandate we gave him and the Pakatan Harapan government, to basically develop policies, implement policies in the favor of the people, and the promises he made for all that. And then all the flip-flops and all his justification and all the nonsense that he's been up to. He says, as far as the pledges are concerned, oh, I'm sorry, we cannot implement all of that. Those are pledges. In real life, it's different. We cannot, go by pledges. And then now, he's done all these things that he's done, and in this drama, you can see, he resigned as the head of Bersatu and then retracted as head of Bersatu. And then he resigned as a prime minister and he re-enters as interim prime minister, and he wants to become a permanent prime minister of a unity government. The unity government is supposed to be good for the people, but actually it is anti-reform, and the moment it is set up, you will see that the unity government members are going to go at each other, and and then that's a process that starts setting us all back as a nation. And all of this is how he's been so deftly able to insert, as they say, a needle slowly into a banana, and we don't even feel its pain. But and there are various analogies for this. They say cooking a frog, by slowly raising the temperature of the pond. The frog does not even know it's being cooked. That's where we are. We are being fooled by all these, flip-flops and all these intrigues and all these shenanigans. And he uses emotion every time when it comes to a crux. He uses emotion, and that's what has been reported, about the meeting that they had sometime, when all this was happening, Monday morning, I think 24th morning. That's what he's supposed to have done. There was supposed to have been a very serious emotional event. and as reported by dear Lim Guan Eng, right? He's done this kind of thing before. But what the people really need are not these kinds of emotional dramas. What the people really need is not intrigues and as I was saying, dramas. What the people really need is true leadership to carry out our mandate. And he has totally not only failed us, he is continuing to fool us. The people are not, the Rakyat are not fools. And really, I think it is time that the Rakyat wake up and start to hold all these, unscrupulous politicians to account. They cannot continue taking us for a ride. Now, I have a lot more to say, but I want to keep this part of it short, so you will at least get a gist of what I have more to say. And if you are interested in seeing more, we provide you the link. Please, go to the larger video, which talks about more of the issues, and I give you an out-of-the-box kind of explanation, and I put a thread through all the what looks like individual episodes or events, and show you how it all comes together and how we are all the Rakyat is being taken for a ride by the political class in the interest of the millionaires and billionaire benefactors behind the scenes. Thank you.